You've probably heard every one of these top 5 myths about the legalities behind your business, and chances are you're operating on the notion that these myths are actually reality. Can you really protect your intellectual property by mailing a copy of your work to yourself? Do you only need a lawyer when you're dealing with a legal dispute? Some things to ponder. So don't let yourself fall prey to ruining your business on a false foundation such as one of these. My name is Andy Contiguglia. I am the owner and the founder of the Contiguglia Law Firm here in Denver, Colorado. We deliver ambitious, creative legal and business solutions for the game-changing company so you can stay confident that your company is protected. So let's take this opportunity. Let's sit down for some coffee, bagels, and legal, and let's talk about the top 5 legal myths that could bust your business. All right, let's talk about myth number 1, the poor man's copyright. Will this save you? They call it the poor man's copyright. Say you or your team come up with an idea, or you create some type of proprietary or intellectual property content. Maybe you're just starting off and you don't have the funds to invest in a copyright with the U.S. Copyright Office. Maybe you simply don't know how to do it. Well, hell, maybe you're stingy. Whatever it is your reason, you decide you're better off running with the poor man's copywriting strategy that your buddy told you about a few years ago, or about something that you Googled on your computer. So, you wrap up your idea, your logo, your book, your lyrics in an envelope, and you end up mailing it to yourself. The date you mail it is said to be the date that you can argue in court that you came up with the creation first in the event that you ever find someone else utilizing the work. So, the big question is that true? No, actually, it's not true. Don't be foolish in thinking that this is enough to hold its own in trial against a team of lawyers. Sure, it'll give you a basis and something to argue rather than having absolutely no tangible evidence of being the first to create it, but you are in no way legally protected if things were to go south. So this isn't hard. All you need to do is go to copyright.gov and register your work. If you don't know how to do this, or you don't feel like figuring it out in the first place, just call your attorney. They'll be more than willing and able to ensure that your intellectual property is protected as well as secure for years to come. Myth number 2, your personal assets are always protected under the right business structure. Well, it's fairly well known that the risks of someone coming after your personal assets is less with a corporation than a sole proprietorship. But just because you're a registered C corporation, this does not mean that you'll be able to dodge a bullet if you run into liability issues. So, is it a myth? Please don't let that myth fool you into thinking that you have the protection you need in order to keep your personal life out of trouble when it comes to knocking on businesses' doors. So there are different levels of risk associated with every different business structure, so make sure you fully understand the repercussions of each and seek out a professional opinion in order to determine the best one for your goods and services. So if you're already an established business that has been operating under the mentality that this myth is in fact true, then it would be smart to seek counsel in understanding exactly what you can do at this point to protect your personal assets in the case that your business is taken to court. Myth number 3, contracts have to be complicated. All right, many people think that the more complicated a contract is, the better it is. Well, that way you know that your bases are covered when you enter in a transaction or any other type of agreement. The fact of the matter is this: it doesn't matter how long or how complicated a contract is. What matters here really is that there are clearly defined expectations between the individuals involved in the contract and what happens if either party is in breach of those expectations. So check out our cost-effective contract bundle if you need a real fast, easy-to-use, effective contract. Myth number 4, lawyers are a necessary evil only to be used as a last resort. Yes, let's face it. Lawyers get bad reputations because they are made out to be the bad guy in litigation. The truth is that business law attorneys, like me, want your business to succeed. We can help you level the playing field against the larger corporations and provide you with advice to reduce your liability as well as your risks. And that is overall good for your business. It's very unfortunate that many people won't invest a few $100s for solid legal advice that may end up saving them several thousand and lots of pain in the future. So providing the right advice at the right time before a problem is allowed to arise, this is the best value that an attorney can provide to you as a business owner. So waiting to have your lawyer act as a legal crisis manager, this becomes a very expensive and an underutilization of your best resource. Myth number 5, lawyers are expensive. When it comes to lawyers, a lot of small businesses don't have a steady relationship with an attorney. Why is that? Well, because of another common myth that attorneys are expensive. So I'm here to give you the reality check. It doesn't always have to be an expensive endeavor. As a small business, your focus likely is on maximizing your margins. Maybe you tell yourself hiring a lawyer isn't necessary because you don't have any legal troubles that you're dealing with. Well, newsflash, my friends, hiring a lawyer is like hiring a consultant. It's bringing someone onto your team who will help you down the road and keep you out of the muddy waters. And the beauty of it all is it really doesn't have to be that expensive. Now, there are multiple ways that you can structure how you get a lawyer involved in your business and a reasonable way, and how to save yourself thousands of dollars by avoiding litigation to begin with. So watch my recent video right here on what to do to look for a lawyer, right? You can get a deeper dive into the different payment options you can. You can pitch it to your attorney in an effort to keep your price down at a reasonable rate. But in the end, this is about being proactive, not reactive to legal troubles. Myths and legends can be fun, easy to learn about until you realize that you've been operating your business on false beliefs. So if you have questions about what you can do to work around any of these myths, feel free to contact me directly. I'm always happy to be an informal sounding board to you as you continue to grow your business. I also encourage you to subscribe to this channel to stay informed of the various legalities and the strategies behind protecting your business and building your brand. This channel is here to guide you in making sound business decisions that will keep your brand, your operations, and your overarching business protected from years to come. So we deliver ambitious, creative legal, and we provide business solutions for your never complacent company. It's important for you at the end of the day to feel confident that your company is protected. All right, so if this video was helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up, click the button, subscribe below, get updates as we put out new videos each week. For more information and resources, visit our website, www.contiguglia.com, so you can help protect and scale your successful business. Again, I'm Andy Contiguglia, and until next time, remember, don't skip the legal. Good luck.